So if you are used to generating your thing from the CAC portal, you will notice now that CAC has stopped issuing thing to every business. Also, I've also learned that the JTB and the FIRS are no longer issuing thing. I've not been to the office physically. I cannot verify if that information is true, but what I know is that there is a new portal out now from the JTB and the FIRS. And the first thing you want to see here is that the JTB has changed to the JRB, which is now called the Joint Revenue Board, while the FIRS has changed to what we now call the Nigerian Revenue Service, as you can see on this website. So now, how do you generate your TIN? Now, since the CAC website is no longer issuing TIN, and we are about to start using the new Nigerian Tax Act system, which the federal government has said is going to be effective from January 1st, 2026. So now in this video, I'm going to show you how to generate your TIN, and then I'm going to tell you one or two other things that you need to know. So what you want to do right now is to go to the video description and click on this website, and then it's going to bring you up to this point. But again, I want you to also know that I have a number of videos that talk about the new Nigerian Tax Act and the the new TIN systems. Many of those information are going to help you. So I will leave the link to some of those videos in the video description. You should watch a number of them because they're going to help you. Also, I have a very short PDF slide that explains everything you need to know about the new tax system, especially if you're an ordinary Nigerian or you run a small or medium scale business, or you are just a salary earner, or you're just an hustler that has a very small business. I've been able to extract those information. Those information will really help you. If you don't have that PDF yet, go again to the link in the video description and download it. It's really going to help you. Now on this website, you will be able to generate your thing, either your personal thing or your business thing. The personal thing is always called the individual thing, while the business thing is also called the non-individual thing. So once you're on this website, you want to scroll down here. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is that if you want to retrieve or to generate your own personal individual thing, you want to choose this, and if it is a business thing, you want to choose this. And we also have this space for others. Okay, I don't know what that is for. It's not clicking. So if I come back to the individual thing here, now you can see here that there's a drop down arrow here. You want to choose the national identification number, because it is your NIN that you are now going to be using to generate your TIN. Okay, so what you want to do here is that you want to come in here and enter your NIN. Okay, so once you enter it here, you want to scroll down, and by the way, they are telling us here that if you don't know your NIN, you should dial *346# on the phone number you used in registering your NIN. Before I did this video, I tried it did not work. In your own case, it may work. Okay, so you can give it a try just in case you don't know your NIN. All right, and I think it costs 20 naira according to them. Okay, so once you're able to generate, okay, so you want to input your NIN here, and then you want to scroll down here and you want to click on the retrieve tax ID. Okay, once you do that, it's going to ask for your first name. Of course, your first name is your own name, while your last name is your surname. And here you want to input your date of birth, just as you can see me do here. Okay, so once you do that, you want to click on this agreement box, and then this button is going to activate. You want to click on submit button, and as you can see here that a personal or an individual thing has been generated for me. Even though I have an issue with this thing, and the issue is that before now I already have a personal thing that I've been using. I was expecting that it's going to be the same thing that is going to be generated, but in fact, let me show it to you since I'm already recording this video. Okay, so you can see here, this used to be, or this is the personal thing that I've been using before now. So if I click on it, you can see here, let me just show you the last three digits, which is 469. If I come back to this new thing, you can see here that I'm having 858 here, and you can see that the number of digits are not even the same. So it is not the same. So what I will advise if you find yourself in this kind of scenario is that if you don't have a thing before at all, maybe you should try this and it's going to work. But if you're already having a personal thing, maybe you should not worry yet, or you can generate it and keep the two. Who knows, maybe they are going to scrap the old thing. I don't know yet as at the time of recording this video. So what I want to say is that if you don't have a team, a personal team before now, you can go ahead and just generate this. If you're already having a team before now, you can just generate it too and keep them somewhere and see which one is going to work for you. Okay, so that is how the personal thing goes. For the corporate, this is if you're running a business or you have an NGO in Nigeria. Okay, like I said, of course, you cannot generate thing again on the CAC portal. So you want to click on the corporate here, and then you want to come here and select your organization type. I run a company. If yours is a business name, if it's an NGO, if it's a limited partnership, whichever. So I run a company. I'm going to put it here. So here I'm asked to enter my ID number. So the ID number will be my CAC registration number. So I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so I'm just going to paste it in here, and then I'm going to click on retrieve tax. So you can see here, this actually matches with the name of my business, Hello Digital Quiz Solutions Limited. Your RC number has been successfully verified and matches a tax ID in our system. So as you can see, I have a tax ID for my business now. Okay, so what we are going to do again, let's check if this tally with the ID or the thing that I already had on this business. As a matter of fact, on my business, there are two things that I have presently. I have the JTB thing, and then I have the original thing that CAC generated. Okay, so if I come here and check the thing that CAC generated for me, as you can see here, is ending with 682. Okay, 682. So if I come back here and I check this, you can see this is 150. So it means it's also brand new. It's different from what CAC generated for me. So let's assume that maybe it's the JTB thing. So let's check my JTB thing and see if it's going to tally. All right, so this is my JTB thing. I'm going to open that up. Okay, so you can see here that this is 020. If I come back here, you can see that it's actually different from what I have. Okay, so what I'm going to do finally here is that I'm going to copy out this thing. I'm going to paste it here. Now I'm going to go back to my new individual thing that CAC generated and see if peradventure my business thing and my individual thing are the same. Okay, so let's do that experiment. So I'm going to come back to individual here. Okay, so as you can see here, they are actually different. Okay, so if I copy this out and I bring it here and compare, you can see that they are actually different from each other. Okay, so that is how it works now. Now the question that this video cannot answer yet is the question of, is it that the old thing no longer works? Is it that the new thing that works? Or is it that if you're already having your old thing, you don't need to generate a new thing? I may not be able to answer that question as at this time, and that is the reason why you should subscribe to this channel if you have not done so, because I will keep following this update back to back and tell you the exact information that you need to know as we begin to use the new tax system. So for now, what I will advise you is that even if you're having your thing already, either the personal thing or the corporate thing, you just want to generate this and keep the two somewhere so that if eventually they tell us that the old thing no longer works, we can just go ahead and start using the new thing. And if they tell us that the old thing still works, then they will be the one to tell us which one they want us to be using. So for now, that is all I have for you. Make sure you like this video and share it so that other people that need to see this information can get to see them. And before I go, if you want to register your business or you have anything at all to do with CAC, you can always reach out to me using the WhatsApp number in the video description. I also run a masterclass where I teach you how to become a CAC agent and make money carrying out CAC applications and activities for businesses, and you're making money from it. If you want to be in that group, you can always chat me using the WhatsApp number in the video description or click the link as you will see there. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video.